My wife and I bought a property from Ocean View in Spain in 2004, and our plan was really to let it out on a long-term rent where the income would pay the mortgage and the community fees. We mortgaged in Spain with a bank called Banco Sabadell, and we began to have problems with the tenants around 2013 because they lost their jobs and they couldn't afford to pay the rent. Obviously this became a problem to us because we couldn't afford a mortgage. The tenants refused to leave the property and we had problems removing them. So they were basically living in our property in Spain, rent free, no bills to pay apart from obviously they'd have to keep the electric and the water on the go so that they could actually live, but they were living rent free in our property. They were basically squatting. Banco Sabadell eventually took us to court because we couldn't afford the mortgage there. And they chased us here in England, and they placed a charge on our property here, and also put a county court judgment upon us for non-payment of mortgage and monies that we still owed in Spain, which was a lot of money. We also owed a lot of money for the community fees in the Manilva complex where our property was. It became a nightmare for us not knowing which way to turn, really. A chap who looked after our property in Spain obviously knew about our situation, and he gave us the number to a company called EU Property Solutions. I promptly phoned them because I was, thought, well, anything can help us out. We need to be on top of this and sorting it out. I explained the situation over the phone, where they took a detailed statement from myself about the mortgage in Spain and also details about the UK property. In May 2016, a guy called Radoslav Rakov emailed me to say he was going to be our case manager. So I decided we'd start the process of trying to clear up what, to be honest, was a right mess and a burden. Rado was absolutely brilliant though. He always took time to explain things so that we could understand what was happening at all stages of the process. He would either email us or phone us, depending the urgency of the matter. If we were unsure about the process and we needed advice, Rado was always on hand to help us out, whether it be a problem with our end, we couldn't find the information, or he couldn't find the information. Either way, we'd always sort it out between us, which was good. And Rado would always go out of the way to find it for us if we hadn't got it. To our surprise, in September 2016, I was at work and I received a call from Rado, and I immediately thought, well, he obviously needs more information about something to keep the process moving along. I answered the call and Rado said, David, I have good news for you about the property in Spain. Banco Sabadell have agreed to write off all the debt and repossess the property. Well, as you can imagine, a great weight seemed to be lifted from my shoulders. So I can't thank Rado Rakov and EU Property Solutions enough. They're a thoroughly professional company. Obviously, I've had to pay a small fee for their work, but it was a drop in the ocean to what I owed in Spain. Without Rado and EU Property Solutions, our nightmare would be continuing, without a doubt. So our advice to anyone with property debt abroad, please don't hesitate to contact EU Property Solutions and Rado Rakov. Don't let your nightmare continue out there because there's no need for it. Don't be afraid to contact them. They're very good, they're friendly, and they were right on the ball game. Everything was sorted out. So I can't recommend EU Property Solutions enough now. So you need to phone them straight away if you've got property abroad and you're having problems, because they may be able to help you. So thank you, EU Property Solutions.